Is there strange sound in the background, or is this pretty clean?
It's good.
Thanks. Ah. It's the 20th of January. Kind of a big day today. The entire nation is awaiting my class tonight. 7 o'clock. I'm Robert Beatty. I'm coming to you from Portland, Oregon. This is a broadcast of the Portland Insight Meditation Community. We have Jim Dalton, our wise elder, here with us this morning. Nice to see you, Jim. And we'll be doing something that human beings have been doing for 2,600 years. Nothing very fancy, just being awake and alive. And starting with a teaching from around the time of the Buddha, but from China, from the Hua Hu Ching Lao Tzu, number 47. There we go. Dualistic thinking is a sickness. Religion is a distortion. Materialism is cruel. Blind spirituality is unreal. Chanting is no more holy than listening to the murmur of a stream. Counting prayer beads no more sacred than simply breathing. Religious robes no more spiritual than work clothes. If you wish to attain oneness with the Tao, with the Dharma, don't get caught up in spiritual superficialities. Instead, live a quiet and simple life, free from ideas and concepts. Find contentment in the practice of undiscriminating virtue, the only true power. Giving to others selflessly and anonymously, radiating light throughout the world and illuminating your own darkness. Your virtue becomes a sanctuary for yourself and all beings. This is what it means by embodying the Tao. Dualistic thinking is a sickness, religion a distortion, materialism cruel, blind spirituality is unreal. Chanting is no more holy than listening to the murmur of a stream, counting prayer beads no more sacred than simply breathing, religious robes no more spiritual than work clothes. If you wish to attain oneness with the Tao, don't get caught up in spiritual superficialities. Instead, live a quiet and simple life, free life. Contentment in the practice of undiscriminating virtue, the only true power. Find contentment in the practice of undiscriminating virtue, the only true power. Giving to others selflessly and anonymously, radiating light throughout the world and illuminating your own darkness. Your virtue becomes a sanctuary for yourself and all beings. This is what is meant by embodying the Tao. And as has been our custom for some months, and as people of the Buddhist awakening path have done for millennia, let's set the parameters, let's set the aspiration. I take refuge in being awake. mindful of the body, feelings, perceptions, mental formations. Mindful of coming and going, of driving, of eating, of meditating, of the breath. I take refuge in the Dharma, what is revealed through this exploration with consciousness. And I take refuge in this community of practice. Practicing in an unbroken line since the time of the Buddha. And the community of all life. I take refuge in the Buddha, the one who shows me the way in this life. Namo Buddhaya, Namo Buddhaya, Namo Buddhaya. I take refuge in the Dharma, the way of understanding and love. Namo Dharmaya, Namo Dharmaya, Namo Dharmaya. I take refuge in the Sangha, the community of mindful harmony. Namo Sangaya, Namo Sangaya, Namo Sangaya. I take refuge in being awake. Of accepting what I find as true. And of practicing this mindfulness, this concentration in the company of beloved friends on the path. So please take a comfortable upright posture. And with this comfortable upright posture, noticing how the body touches whatever it is you're sitting on. Inhabiting, embracing, awakening to the life in the hands. In the arms. Noticing the life of the face. And let us summon to mind some thoughts of gratitude, being healthy enough to attend this gathering. Having the mind working sufficiently to actually carry out meditation. To have slept in a warm, dry place. So many things. Having plenty of food. And let's radiate a kind and blessing thought from the heart. Perhaps, as we touched on yesterday, from that golden archetypal figure at the center of your heart. We could call it the Buddha or Kuan Yin or any other name. But it's that part of you that knows that love is really the way. And filling your own body with this wish of wellness, of contentment, of a strong longing for awakening. And radiating, imagining this going outwards to everyone on this Zoom broadcast. To your special loved ones. To your loved ones who've passed away. To friends who've passed away. To people all over the world who are suffering in great poverty and hopelessness. And to those who have great amounts of power, wealth. We practice with the intention of benefit to all beings. May all beings know happiness, the causes of happiness, and the path to happiness. May all beings be free from suffering, the causes of suffering. May they know the path to the end of suffering. And so we sit and breathe. We let the breath breathe itself. And mindfulness of breathing is not a breathing exercise. It's an awareness exercise. So we let the breath breathe itself. Each breath arises from nowhere. There are subtle sensations at the nostrils and in the chest and abdomen. These sensations continue all the way through breathing in to fullness, through breathing out to the end. It's likely that there are thoughts. There could be desire, wanting things to be different, or the desire of wanting things to not be as they are, seeking the pleasant and pushing away the unpleasant. There could be restlessness, agitation, and worry. There could be sleepy dullness or doubt or any one of the colors of emotion. Seeing all of this as what it is, phenomena occurring in awareness. It is a noble act to take responsibility for one's own mind. To make the effort repeatedly to remember again and again, I aspire to be awake. I really want to study this body-mind as a doorway to freedom, a doorway to compassion and love, and behaving wisely, skillfully, lovingly in the world. Acknowledging the fact of falling into trances. Perhaps worrying for a while, or daydreaming, or imagining a purchase, rehashing a conversation. It's pointless to try to stop this from happening. It just happens. But mindfulness comes from much deeper. Mindfulness sees and illuminates even mood. All the stories of the personality. And we see how they arise, have their dance for a few moments, and then they disappear. Something else dances into view, into being. And time and again we take up, we reach out and hold the handrail for balance, for reminding. This is breathing in. These are the sensations in the body of in-breathing, of out-breathing.